Welcome back to Nationwide this morning. Time for Feel Good segment. Shortwood Teachers College is celebrating its 137th anniversary this year. And this week, the noted Teachers College will be holding its Founders Week. One of the nation's premier teachers colleges, Shortwood, can boast or has been boasting a long and illustrious history. The week will be packed full of activities under the theme Cultivating a Wholesome Heart, with activities set to take place both on and off the campus. With us now to discuss the events set to take place at Shortwood Teachers College, we're being joined by the acting principal, Dr. Claudette Barrett-March. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Tona. Good morning, Ricardo.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us here on NTM. Could you tell us about Founders Week, what will be happening?
Okay, Shortwood Teachers College turns 137 years old on the 28th of September. A big, old, illustrious college. Very significant educational institution in Jamaica. And so we will be celebrating, as we usually do around this time of the year, our founding. That's what will happen this week. We begin our Founders Day celebration on Thursday, September 22, with our annual Norma Darlington lecture. Norma Darlington is a former principal at Shortwood Teachers College, and she introduced a Founders Day lecture. We will be hosting that lecture on Thursday, September 22 at 5 p.m. in the Marjorie Myers Hall.
Is there a theme that she will be presenting on? Do you know that as yet?
Yes, the theme for this Founders Week is Cultivating a Wholesome Heart.
Oh, she will be presenting on the theme.
Right. The lecture will be around that theme. Given the ravages of COVID-19, we believe that there will be need for us to continue the dialogue and the reflection around building wholesome hearts. Both physical and mental, psychological after effects have been experienced by the populace, and that we're not left out of that at the college. Our students, our lecturers, our stakeholders have experienced many different issues as it relates to physical, mental, psychological impacts of the pandemic. And so we will be exploring those issues, ways in which we can deal with the mental and the physical as we cultivate a wholesome heart.
And for the rest of the week?
So we are going to be making sure that we all do what we need to do to cultivate a wholesome heart physically by hosting a 6K run walk on Saturday, Tona and Ricardo. I hope you're going to be joining us. We will be engaging the stakeholders in walking and running in the vicinity of the Shortwood Teachers College, Norbrook, Manor Park, and then we will be celebrating the exploits that they have done in their walk and run at the end of the session. So we invite all the community, we invite all those who are listening now to come and join us at 6:30 a.m. on the campus. Or actually, it's 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. on the campus to begin our walk run. It has become a yearly event as we celebrate our founding, and we want to ensure that the whole Jamaica hears about this and joins us for that.
Do we have to register ahead of time, or we just show up and join the run?
Well, both. You can show up on Saturday morning, so don't feel that you cannot do it if you haven't registered. But yes, you can register to do this run walk, and we have a flyer out which gives you the website that you can visit, a link that you can go to, or if you have access to the regular technology with the QR code scanning, you can go ahead and do that and register. It's just a small fee. $500 for students with ID. And so we invite all the students from all the institutions around to come and join us on Saturday. And then for general admission, it's $1,000. If you come in a group of 8 to 10, or sorry, let me say 10 or more, a group of 10 or more persons, it's $800 per person. So we invite the running group, the walking groups, the community groups to come and join us on Saturday for our 6K walk-run event.
And that starts at 6 a.m.
6 a.m., right.
137 years is a long time. You must have a very proud history as a school. What are some of the milestones that you could point to that the Teachers College has achieved?
Okay, sure. We do have a proud history. One major milestone is the number of persons, significant contributors to the economy, to the society, to the education sector that Shortwood Teachers College has produced. And there are a number of them. I'll just let you know that the past, the recent past, I think, Matt Sinclair was a student at Shortwood Teachers College. That's outstanding actress. The very outstanding Vereen Shepherd that you have on your programs so often, she's a past student of Shortwood Teachers College. Yes. So I've just named two, but there are a number of others who may not be very public. A lot of people may not know about them. They are unsung heroes and heroines, but they have been out there making contributions across the world. Let me tell you that a whole lot of Shortwood past students are making waves in the diaspora. And I'm sure, Ricardo and Tana, I'm almost positive that you have had a teacher at your school at Hampton and at Camperdown. See, I know where you went.
yes, that struck me while I was like, wait.
Right. I know you have been exposed to the Shortwood culture through the teachers you've had at your school.
Yes,
during your time in school.
One of my closest friends is a graduate, and she's an exceptional teacher.
I have peers as well who went to STC.
Yes.
Oh, great! And you will say that they are good people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And they are well-trained people.
Yes,
right.
indeed.
Right. I'm sure.
So on Sunday now, the 25th, you'll also be having a service of praise and thanksgiving. This is at 10 at Marjorie Myers Hall. Tell us a little bit about what's that.
So after 137 years, we have a whole lot to be thankful for. And so we will be having our service of thanksgiving on Sunday, beginning at 10 a.m. in the Marjorie Myers Hall. It is a time of reflecting on all that God has done for us during the past 137 years. We will be honoring past students. There are batches of students who may take pride in celebrating having left the college 40 years ago or 50 years ago. And so we have past students who will be joining us to celebrate with us as we recognize our long-standing, excellent, phenomenal contribution to Jamaica and to the global landscape.
Absolutely. So
our
listeners,
speaker will be Pastor Leroy Leng of the Pentecostal Tabernacle, Wildman Street, and we expect to have a wonderful time in praise, worship, and reflection on Sunday.
Awesome. Listeners, Shortwood Teachers College is celebrating 137 years, and they're having their Founders Week activities under the theme Cultivating a Wholesome Heart. That's a nice theme. It's nice. They start on Thursday, the 22nd, with the Norma Darlington Lecture. That's at 5 p.m. at the Marjorie Myers Hall. Their speakers are Dr. Neville Graham, founder and first dean of the Caribbean School of Medical Sciences, Mrs. Hortense Brown, counseling psychologist and educator. Then they're going to get your heart pumping with a 6K run walk on Saturday, September 24, starting at 6. And it's $500 for students who have an ID, $1,000 for the general public, and if you turn up in groups of 10 or more, you get a little discount. That's $800 per person. And then they're going to praise it up on September 25, that's Sunday, with a service of praise and thanksgiving at 10 at the Marjorie Maz Hall, and the speaker is Pastor Leroy Ling. So we're encouraging you to turn out and support 137 years of excellence in teacher training education. Acting Principal Dr. Claudette Barrett-March, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, and all the best with your celebration this week.
Thank you so much for having us. We look forward to having you join us on Saturday.
TT, 6K?
I know you're into fitness, guys, so you can come and advance that thing on Saturday here and show us how you do it.
Dr. Marsh.